this an illusion or is it real? You decide.
Kenneth Arnold, 1947, flying saucer sighting near Mount Rainier sparks UFO hype weeks before Roswell. I'm your host, Kevin, and today we're talking about aliens. Dun, dun, dun. I got with me my boy Darren.
Greetings.
I got with me my boy John.
What's up?
And I got with me my girl Kayla.
Hello.
We're talking about aliens now, so my question to you all is, do you think aliens are real?
I do. I feel like, one, there's too many universes in the world to not have another life form on them. Two, we're not that special.
Well, time out. You mean galaxies, not universe?
I mean, galaxies aren't universes within galaxies.
No.
Or
A universe would just be existence as its whole. The entirety of galaxies are individual.
I guess,
like,
yeah, you would be right.
sectors of the.
Yeah, I was going to
yeah.
ask, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
But the multiverse could be real, so.
Right.
There. Boom.
There.
Multiple universes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
So with that being said, yeah, so there's always a thing that's saying mathematically there has to be aliens. There has to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From a mathematical
Definitely not alone
standpoint.
out there.
So yeah. So in 1947, Kenneth Arnold, it was June 24th. He was flying from somewhere, I forgot where, but he was flying to an air show. Before he took off flight, he heard about a crash and or could have been over the radio about a crash. So he detoured from where he was going to go, and it was clear skies. He said he could see between 20 to 25 miles out. He was an expert in rescue missions and stuff like that. So when he heard about the crash, he detoured. And while he was detouring, he spotted 9, I believe he said, like crescent-shaped spacecrafts going about 1,200 miles per hour. Whoa. And this is the first, like, modern sighting that like started sparking, as I said, the hypes over the UFOs and stuff like that.
And sorry, what was the date again when that happened?
June. It was at 3 p.m. on June 24th, 1947.
Okay, yeah, because in the 40s back then, the top like flight of a plane, or sorry, the top speed of planes back then, if we're talking military, was what? I think like 600 or 800 miles an hour or something like that. So with it going 1,200 miles an hour, that would be noticeable per the speed that they were able to go back then.
Right.
How would you see it if it went that fast?
I mean,
I feel like that's really fast.
Well, if you're going max speed,
it's just like, think about like you're going 50 miles per hour and someone speeds by you at 100 miles per hour. You'll see it for a split second, but you won't really know what you saw. Kind of dealio, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the best way I could think of it, since if top aircrafts only went 600 and it was double the speed, be like that. You hear it, and then, but maybe, I didn't look, but maybe he did have like, what would you call that? Like a speed gun or something on his plane?
I know what you mean. Like just instruments that, like his radar, like their radar back then.
Because...
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, because he was an expert in like rescuing stuff. I'm assuming, I should have looked into this, so my bad, guys, that he was using his personal plane and stuff like that. So maybe he did have like instruments.
So he was probably taking his personal plane to that air show or whatever to show it off.
Yeah.
Well, and too, with his experience being like a pilot, so he knows what stuff is going to look like. You know what I mean? So he's probably flown so much, he probably just naturally was like, okay, that's going 1,200 miles an hour.
Yeah, well, he said it was in search and rescue. So that was kind of his thing. So what I found in, 1943 is what, as far as I went back, as far as flying and stuff went. So Kelly Johnson worked at Lockheed Martin in Burbank, California. He was tasked to make the first jet fighter plane. So that was 43. And 47 is when
the first sighting that
47 was happening. So he's also it took him 143 days to produce it was called the P-80 Shooting Star. He also started what was called Skunk Works, which was they built the U-2 spy plane.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
bro,
Okay,
I was
nice.
expecting something to do with gas because skunk.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
so they're the ones that did like the U-2 spy plane
Oh,
and
that's
all that
pretty dope.
stuff like that. But his key role that he played was he's the one that picked the site for Area 51 2 years later.
Oh,
Okay.
so 45 is when Area 51 came about.
Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. Area 51, isn't that where a lot of sightings also were seen, like throughout the years too, above it?
Yeah, I've actually I watched a video recently, and it was Project Fear. They usually do paranormal stuff, but they went and just like camped out as close as they possibly could to Area 51, and they just kept seeing orbs just like
watching.
everywhere and just
And that
flying funny.
and
You know
that
what I mean?
coincides
crazy.
too because that was 1947 is when this happened, or
So his goes back
Yeah,
to
43.
1947 is the first time it was like
They-
publicly recognized as a theory because
As a
of
sighting.
Kenneth Arnold.
okay, because during that time, the nuclear bomb was first made, so that was, and then there's always been stuff about people saying the UFOs and stuff.
Yeah.
It started showing up like frequently because of nuclear energy and testing and stuff like that.
So what did we say Roswell was a month later?
It was a few weeks later.
few
It was so between June 24th for the first sighting, and then I think it was July 8th
Right.
that the rancher Mac Barzell found the debris on his farm.
I just remember Mac.
Mac.
Yeah,
That's it,
Mac.
Big Mac. But yeah. So what I had on that was that the Roswell, New Mexico rancher found debris. They had recorded that it was a flying disc. The military had referred to it as a flying disc, but then 24 hours later they retracted that statement, saying it was a hot weather balloon
Yeah.
that they were using to track Soviet nuclear
Testing.
So just to receive airwaves. So kind of what China did with their balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they tried
'cause-
to bring that back and just float them over.
So we had these balloons for a long
so
time.
we had that technology in 47.
Yeah.
But when did you say the parachute was created? I know you have.
Parachute. I got the parachute was around.
Sorry, I know we're shooting around, but
It was anywhere between 1917 and 1927.
19. Okay. So interesting. I was thinking
So
maybe.
probably 1917 because they probably had parachutes for like World War I.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let me backtrack though. With that though, with them showing up kind of in the 40s or whatever, like the aliens and everything, when they started just like showing up more frequently. Mm-hmm. Why do you guys think that they want to show up around nuclear sites?
So I would go with the inner Earth theory, where there's instead of like space being the point of aliens coming, they're underneath
ground?
Yeah, they're underneath us because with the tests, like nuclear tests in the waters, right? You get spacecrafts coming out of the water, so they're probably like, "Yo, what the did you guys just do? Something just shook my space." You know, kind of dealio.
Possibly.
But and then like in the ground too, when they were testing underground, that I mean, like depends on how massive the bombs were and stuff like that, but could potentially do damage to where they're at, and then now they want to monitor us to make sure that they don't f anything up. And if you think about it, I feel like there were sightings when we invaded Iraq.
Yeah,
stuff like
there
that.
was this.
What was it? Afghan first, then
Yeah.
Iraq.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the footage on that. There was like this orb-looking thing that was like flying or whatever that they had on their camera,
Yeah.
and it was just like, what the hell is this?
And then I also think there was sightings after North Korea started doing testing in the oceans and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Parachute fact is all lies.
All lies.
Yeah. goes all the way back as far as the Da Vinci.
Damn. Oh yeah.
So that makes sense.
Didn't he also have like a helicopter
Yeah, he had a whole
prototype thing?
bunch of stuff.
That dude was an alien. Let's just
He
be
was a
real.
time traveler. That's what they said.
Oh, that's
But
actually a good one.
if we're talking about water, though, do you guys think that there might be underwater bases? I know that's been a thing that's been talked about. Even like the UFO files, there was a whole segment on there where they said, asking the military people or whatever about, are there anything under the water, blah, blah, blah. And then the military people said, whatever, Attorney General, whatever, not Attorney General, but whatever the military guy was.
Admiral.
Yeah, he was whatever position appointed by Biden, but he said, yeah, we have to talk about that like off the record behind closed doors.
Oh yeah.
So there's something going on there for them to.
Well, like you were saying earlier, we've explored more of space than we have our oceans.
True.
Yeah,
So
that's
there could
crazy.
be anything down there.
Right, and that also has to do with like the pressurize. As the further down you go, the more
Yeah.
pressure it is and stuff like that. But wouldn't it be cool if there was like an underwater hotel that you can go and you could just have like a giant squid just onto the glass?
Well, don't tell that to the Japanese.
I don't know how cool that would be.
It'd be scary as shit,
Right.
dude. Let's just be
Oh, yeah.
real.
I mean, I was referencing some certain inappropriate stuff that they watch involving tentacles. That's what I was
Yes.
referencing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Got it.
But speaking about underground, though, is there has been stuff being said about Antarctica. There's apparently a certain spot in there that there's
There's
like
a big hole.
gaping hole that leads to an alien civilization, super advanced. But people think like that's why there is a treaty between all nations that where you can't mine anything over there or really do a whole lot because they don't want to piss them off because apparently, supposedly, if there is aliens there, way more advanced than us, and we don't want to go to war with them because they
Yeah.
would win.
Right.
Santa Claus.
Which wouldn't you think that would make the like world want to come together and not try to tear us all apart? You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, humans
Right.
just we run on fear. Look at all of society, right? It's where our world is ran on fear.
We
yeah.
love war.
Yeah.
All right. Let's segment back into the alien talk now, right?
Yeah, right. Where were we at?
We were talking about Roswell, UFO sightings. Why did we think they started appearing? Did you ever?
Oh.
What's
Neither
your
of us
thought?
have answered any questions yet.
Boom.
All right. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I do believe in aliens because it's just there's so much evidence and the world is so large. Like it's like why wouldn't there be? And then I think they showed up near nuclear sites because they just want to see our tech and like see how advanced we are, maybe just to see if they need to control us. I don't know. Like,
Oh,
just
that's a
my
good thought. That's a good thought right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
True.
They're gonna come in and put us back to the Stone Age.
Right?
Right.
It's like y'all to know too much.
I agree with mostly what Kayla said, but like I feel like they're just monitoring us and seeing how we're gonna mess this world up.
Yeah. Wouldn't
We are their
Well,
entertainment.
Yeah, like no, like they're giving us chances for like technology and advancement and stuff like that. Just because at one point they talk about how technology like advanced so quick.
mm-hmm.
They said it was because the aliens helped us out,
Yeah.
but
Wasn't
so
that-
it was a short time span. And how it took like 5,000 years to get to this point, but then within 100 years or something that we advanced so far.
Right.
Well,
So I feel like
that's
that is part of it. I feel like they're just being monitored by them, and they're giving us chances, and we're just saying they're just fucking it up.
well, that brings me up to one of my personal theories, is that aliens, okay, are actually ancient humans that got off the planet because of a catastrophe that happened. Reasons I say that is look what we've accomplished within, say, 300 years, 200 years, whatever. Okay, so why do we think that at this moment in human history, like we're so special? Who's to say that there hasn't been advanced civilizations that have been as advanced as us and or more? Because the Younger Dryas impact theory, think about it. What if they had technology and crap like that, got off the planet, and now are starting to return, and they're all like, wow, humans actually lived? Or are we actually still lived here? You know what I mean? Because think about it, like that Life After People show, anything that's built would be gone in 1,000 years.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
never know.
right.
And especially
Right.
something like that, decay of a society, everybody basically the people that were left behind. Because you got to remember, we're all descendants from some just crazy people. Because that's the only people that could survive in
Germans.
that situation.
Hey,
Well, that's what I was gonna say. The Germans, I feel like, were the first to really get the reverse engineering going on.
That lighter.
Yeah, highlighter.
Yeah.
But think about like their technology they had compared to us in World War II. The only issue the big issue that they did was they spread themselves too thin. And they attacked too many fronts. Otherwise, we probably all would be speaking German right now if they didn't push the Soviet Union at the time they
Wow.
did.
Yes.
Because their tech was better.
Go Russia.
Because think about it, as we
Sorry,
started
if you
getting
Russia.
taking more and more of the Germans over and stuff like that, our technology, like you said, has advanced. I mean, GPUs, your computer used to last you like 10 years. Now they're coming out with a new one every 2 years or less, every year.
Yeah, the moment they release something, it's obsolete.
Right. And it's just, we're just going so fast that we can't, I personally think we are not going to be able to keep up with our advancements, like as a whole society. We're going to, I feel almost like kill ourselves while we're trying to continuously advance. And that's when the aliens will step in.
and just take
Possibly.
over the Earth.
They'd
or-
be like,
No,
all right,
just-
that's enough.
Probably
Or
reset
save us?
us. Yeah.
Take us all
Save
out and
us
reset
all.
this experiment.
Well, like they'll be like, "Hey guys, you guys need to slow down. You are doing too much." Because, for example, if you go to a AI, like live near an AI area that like a database, your water is garbage because it all flows to
Don't we
the.
live near one?
Not yet.
Are we about to live near two of them?
We're about to live near one. The one that
What's the other data center?
that's just a server center.
Still,
That's not for AI. AI
gotta
is
be
way.
sucking up something though.
No.
It's gotta be making something worse.
No.
The air.
Think it's improving the economy,
Uh,
wasting energy, storing data that's unnecessary.
I mean, maybe, but it's nothing like an AI data center. An AI data center needs hundreds of thousands of gallons of water
You
to
think they
cycle
had
through.
that in 1947?
Possibly. I mean, we had to have some type of technology to continuously advance it, right?
Yep.
I mean, look at our stealth our stealth jets compared to everyone else's. I feel like we got the good tech out of
Damn aliens.
the damn aliens.
Yeah. And,
Sorry for a little rant.
and a big theory, too, is that a lot of our military tech is from retrieved UFO crafts. Because take our 6th gen fighter that's going to come out. Some of the stuff I've been seeing about that looks pretty alien to me.
Ooh.
So that's also
Do you know a
theory.
lot about fighter jets?
Only what I've seen on YouTube.
Damn. I mean, you haven't played the simulator?
I want to. I want to play like DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, but I need a rig.
Big with the oxygen mask and shit.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that,
Awesome.
though? Military tech.
Bogey on the left.
Yeah. What about you guys? You guys got anything?
For what?
The alien talk. I know you got a bunch of notes.
I got a bunch of notes.
Well, I was gonna-
Are we gonna go further? in
Darren
the
just asked a
timeline?
question.
What was the question?
Well, just asking, like, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Or some of our military technology stems from...
Oh, yeah, most
I
definitely.
literally,
I
my
can see
rant just went through
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that would be another reason to keep it on the down low, like not letting anyone
Yeah.
know. It's like
Yes.
we have the
The whole point
Intelligence.
is just to reverse technology and try to figure it out.
Yeah.
How it
They've been
works
leaving
and-
us shit, but for us to figure out, we just fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, we are humans.
Yep.
it's what we do.
So
We're only
from
human.
1947 to 1948 was Hangar 18,
Yes.
and Kevin knows about that.
Wait, what was the years there?
1 year later.
1 year later is Hangar 18.
Hangar 18. You
It's.
just want the other
Let
part.
me pull up my notes.
Well, while you're doing that, just a quick question for everybody. Do you think Ancient Aliens is bullshit? I do.
The show?
Yeah.
No,
Especially that guy with the weird hair. Like, fuck that guy.
I like
I hope you see this. Fuck you.
I haven't
It's your
watched.
fucking hair.
I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Like, I haven't watched the series or the episodes or anything, or I've seen snippets and clips,
Yeah, yeah.
but not
So,
an
you know
entire
what I
never
mean?
watched
episode.
it.
I've never watched it, so I have no opinion on it. I just know the meme.
I think that guy with the weird hair is high as fuck all the time.
He does look like it.
And he's just a stoner and just wants to be on TV. He's an asshole. Fuck him.
I mean,
He's
isn't
living
that
a
all of
life,
us
bro.
nowadays?
He's living a life, traveling, talking about aliens,
Right,
Yeah.
bro.
making
Enjoying
shit up as he
it,
goes.
making that dough, making like all of our salaries combined
Talking to miners
for
living
5
his
minutes.
best life.
Right, yeah.
Anyways, Hangar 18 is located at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. It is one of the bases that are known, or one of the first Air Force bases to have an underground infrastructure compared to Area 51, and it's also predates Area 51.
Where is it located?
Dayton, Ohio,
Dayton, Ohio.
which is wild.
It's close.
Right. Like, we could literally go there. You can tour.
Yeah,
you just
I
can't,
saw that,
You
yeah.
can't tour Hangar 18, otherwise known as 4B now, I believe.
Yeah, don't
I
touch
believe
shit.
they
No,
believe,
right
they
here
believe,
it
they
says callers claim it's now Hangar 4B instead of Hangar 18. Also,
There's
Area 50,
also, Area 51 also has a
Hangar 18.
Hangar 18, yeah. That's why there's confusion there.
Now, if you ever do believe in the underground tunnel system, that like there might be, ways from point A to point B throughout the United States underground,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be one of those.
For the rich and famous.
I got something about underground tunnels.
Oh,
yeah,
Secret
that comes in later.
tunnel, secret
but yeah.
tunnel.
So, what's so big about Hangar 18 too is it's the Roswell crash. They say that they've flown that over to Hangar 18 after that was happened, and that's where they started doing like the reverse engineering first, stuff like that, DNA testing on aliens, different type of alien species and stuff. Yeah.
So, do you think Hangar 18 might be housing some alien bodies?
I do. That is the theory that aliens are there and stuff like that.
Since 1974, they claim that there are 12 alien beings.
Yeah, why didn't you read that?
I don't have my paper.
What the heck,
I don't
dude?
know where it went, bro.
So you weren't ready for the whole shaboom boom, were you?
I was not ready for
You
the
gotta-
whole shaboom boom.
Caught him up in the shaboom boom.
Yep.
I asked John if he had anything, and then he reverted it back to me where I was going to come back to it. So
Okay.
that's
okay.
where,
I just went down the timeline.
I don't care about the timeline.
Yeah, well, we just went from 47 to 48, and that was Hangar 18. So, and
Right.
Hangar 18 was a major part of it, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting to me, is one of the accounts of Hangar 18. A family of a World War II pilot reportedly saw a living alien at the base in 1947.
Yeah,
I just thought that was interesting.
and they were treating it unethically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How rude.
Right.
How rude.
How rude.
Like Jar Jar.
I really
hope he
don't
dies,
know
thanks.
where my papers went. Otherwise, I was going to go on that.
I probably took yours.
Yeah, maybe.
But
No.
that was pretty much what Hangar 18 was, an Air Force base where they stored 12 alien beings recovered from the 1848 crash at Aztec, New Mexico.
Autopsies were performed on small gray-skinned entities.
Mm-hmm.
Information came from a high-ranking military source.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So then they were transported to Wright-Patterson for analysis and storage.
Jeez.
Nice. Which is crazy that they would transport them, but I guess since... When was Area 51 built?
So it should have been between like 45 when they started establishing it.
Right.
And,
but if this is known as Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is known for the first underground
That's the Dayton,
infrastructure.
Ohio one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it said it's pre-Area 51. I wonder if Area 51... So it started in 45. I wonder when it finished.
Since the 1950s.
is when.
is
So
Yeah.
they probably started
what Area
building
51 is.
Yeah,
So
so,
that-
it's probably 1951 is when Area 51
it.
was.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
that guy I brought up earlier, Kelly Johnson,
Yep.
picked the site 2 years later.
Oh yeah,
From
yeah,
43 to 45.
yeah.
Oh.
So in 45, he picked the site.
Right. That's right.
So they probably started building in like 46, 47. So it probably wasn't done until the 50s.
Yeah. True that,
There you
because
go.
how massive it's supposed to be and everything
Well,
like that.
How deep underground it is.
Well, yeah, and that's why. Well, I know you said you have some theories on the tunnels. That's why I would assume that the cross, like a lot of people speculate that Hangar 18 and Hangar 18 are connected.
Yeah.
Because Hangar 18,
from 51. Yeah. Okay. I was
And-
like, you
and-
just said the same thing.
It's not impossible either, because take North Korea, for example. They have like a huge tunnel system like throughout their mountains. That's
they?
where they do like a lot of stuff. That's why they say invading North Korea, it would be so difficult, because they basically have all the cave systems throughout the mountains. And even if you bombarded the mountains with any kind of like whatever explosives, it wouldn't really do a whole lot.
I don't know, man. We dropped a whole bunch of bombs on Iran, and they said it went like 400 or 600 meters deep or some shiz.
Well, yeah, I mean, officially they're saying about North Korea we couldn't, but we know they got technology that could, penetrate that
Get
mountain.
down.
and
Yeah.
just-
Get down in there.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'm curious to know if that's real, because that would be. I wish the government would just tell us instead of
We have to read the files. The ones they did release.
on Area 51.
Yeah.
Well, one of the reasons why they don't want to say anything officially, and I want you guys' thoughts on this too, is they know it'll affect the economy, it'll affect the stock market, like the whole religious structures of everything. You know what I mean? It'll affect a lot of stuff in society, and all governments, our government, Russia's government, just world governments, right? They want to maintain control over the people, and they don't want to alter that right now, because they like the level of control that they have over everybody. So if they said, "Oh, aliens are real," it's going to completely monumentally shift society in a way that they don't want.
I feel like it'd cause some chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or the whole opposite, and everyone goes, "I knew it."
You see, it's what is it from like Men in Black?
Yeah.
The theory where he was like, if everybody knows what's going on out there all the time, they'll be mad and they'll start freaking out. So they don't need to know. Everybody's happy and content, just going on, living their lives, not knowing, looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and then that
looking
makes me-
up instead of looking down.
Yeah, stop looking at
Yeah.
the drones.
But that makes me think too, is do you think like TV and movies that pertain to aliens, do you think that that's getting humanity prepped or prepared for a potential alien encounter, like actually being introduced to aliens? Because if you're watching, because since the one War of the Worlds or whatever, the very first one, that was way back in the day. So if everyone's already used to seeing aliens on movies and TV and all like that stuff, that would condition us more to not freak out as bad.
Yeah, in other words, desensitize us.
Desensitize us, yes.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, that's how they do a lot of things, I feel like. They
That's true.
I don't know.
They
I can't think of an example right now, but
they feed me people getting shot,
and then you just get used to it and it's like, oh,
and
yeah,
then
this
yeah,
is
you
normal.
just get numb
See it all
over
the
it.
time.
You're like,
Yeah,
it's
numb.
nothing new.
Especially when they started with kids at a young age these days, and you just see people getting out and they're just like, eh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I feel like if they wanted to desensitize us on it, they would really start shoving it down our throats more than what they have been.
I feel like a lot of it's like independent
yeah.
productions. I don't know if that's how you'd say it, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's not really the government putting these movies out. But I could see like them doing it for desensitization.
Like
so
when
they
they're
can
ready.
announce it and we won't freak out. You know what I mean? I don't know.
freak out.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want like an alien or whatever just like walking around, maybe doing like a survey or something, and somebody just flips out and then shoots them with like their 12 gauge, you know what I mean? And then have like a intergalactic incident,
Turns out it's just a guy with a poor tan.
Yeah, yeah.
Intergalactic war.
Yeah. He's not really gray, he's just really pale.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
We could look at the other side of it too, is the lack of evidence, supposedly.
Yeah. That's true. What do you got? I'm pretty sure that had it. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure I see my paper now. Right underneath your keys.
Oh my gosh. The Air Force has repeatedly denied the existence of any alien-related materials.
Yep.
Anywhere.
But that they're always going to deny.
I know.
Naturally.
Oh yeah.
The Project Blue Book, it concluded that most sightings were explainable as natural phenomena, aircraft, or hoaxes.
That's like us telling Liam, no, you didn't see me eat that Snickers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you were like,
We don't have candy.
Why you were face to face with him, like
I smell it on your
eye
breath.
to eye, nobody blinked. Like I did not eat that.
Right. Like,
Exactly.
there's so many, there's way too many.
Prove me wrong.
Right. There's way too many sightings and stuff like that. I mean, there was a governor that in his diary he wrote about seeing something in like the 1680s or something
It's
like
adorable.
Yeah.
The governor.
that. Right. And then I think also in Switzerland, a lumberjack person in the 1500s talked about seeing sightings over it and over him while he was in the forest cutting down trees. What, me going like this?
Little
Oh.
your sausage hands popped up in his
but with the
Always.
1500s though, that thing that I looked up, or I seen this thing like a long time ago. I sent it in our research thing, but there's a painting in the 1500s that has a bunch of stuff in the sky or whatever, and people are pretty sure that's some kind of a UFO incident that happened.
Is it the Mayan thing?
Not
or
the
is it
Mayan
something?
one.
Okay.
It's like a different one. I'm going blank on the name, but
Is it the thing that you
the
showed
thing
us?
that I sent, yeah.
Pop it up. Grab your phone.
What?
Any more like
They just say there's no concrete evidence, like photos, documents, or physical samples.
okay.
Just unverified and lack public proof.
What you
That's all
got,
it is.
John?
Well, hold up. Do you want me to go over this first real quick? Okay, so 1561 celestial phenomenon over Nuremberg. Says in April 1561 broadsheet by Hans Glaser.
Is that a
described-
name?
Say
Yeah,
that five
hands.
times fast.
Yeah, Hans Glaser.
Yeah.
But that described a mass sighting of celestial phenomena or unidentified flying objects, UFO, they're UAPs now, get it right, above Nuremberg, then a free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. So that's what they're saying, like Nuremberg stems from. Says UFOologist, that's weird, have speculated that these phenomenon may have been extraterrestrial spacecraft. Skeptics assert that the phenomena was likely to have been another atmospheric phenomenon, such as a sundog, which we looked that up. I think that's just a cop-out. Although the print does not fit the usual classic description of the phenomena.
Yeah,
So-
it's like 3. It's where the sun shows like 3.
Yeah.
But it's just the way that it reflects.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so when you're putting the stuff in here, you can click on the sundog thing and then it'll show it. But yeah, it looks nothing like that. And which we'll have the photo popped up or painting. But yeah, it's too weird to be nothing. You know what I mean?
Show them.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad.
They haven't seen yet.
Oh, interesting.
Very.
Yeah.
Like
Lots
I
of
feel like
shapes.
either that dude was doing a lot of shroom.
Abstract
Acid?
art.
Yeah,
There's
very.
a lot of abstract art there.
I
sure.
don't. Well, I shouldn't
And
say.
here's the sundog. Does that look anything like the painting?
No,
Exactly. Like
that's pretty.
he said, yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
If I squint my eyes and turn my head,
90
looks
degrees.
just like it, because you notice the sun was coming in on an angle, so you need to turn your head to compromise.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
90 degrees.
The guy was laying on his side when he painted it.
Ooh. Yeah.
True.
Try
And
looking
did
at
he
it from a
paint
different
it while
perspective.
it was happening? Like,
Yeah.
did he go, freeze? Guy, stop moving. All right, got this.
Yeah, it'd
can
have to be
freestyle.
from memory. That's
Right.
interesting.
Yeah,
And
photographic
that's-
memory.
And that's where the thing is too. Is it's all like back then you're painting from memory, like you said.
Because they didn't have
You know what I
cameras
mean?
and-
Like that's
You could
kind
be an
of
artist, just make up whatever you want.
Shit, dude.
That's how I recalled it.
That's
Yeah.
how I would do art because I don't have a photographic memory, nor can I envision anything.
Or any kind of envisionment.
But I was a skeptic. I would say maybe the guy just had some bad mushrooms and then he just went
Right.
kind of nuts for a little bit.
Right. I was gonna say I don't know if acid was created around then, but
Probably some bad berries.
I know because
Could
it's
be.
chemicals.
Even some like mental disorders and stuff might cause you to see
Honestly,
some
that's
crazy
a good point. He
stuff.
could have been.
True.
What's that one?
Schizophrenic
Is
or-
it schizophrenia where you see stuff just kind of
What year is this?
Could be hallucination.
1561.
1561.
Yeah.
They would have not known that
Egyptians
there's
are
some kind of
pre,
mental
right?
something.
Yeah.
So Egyptians were making concoctions in the pyramid and shooting that shit up through the vents, bro. So I mean, they could go
Yeah.
as far back as that.
Bro. Have you heard more about the the stuff that they discovered underneath the pyramids and whatnot? That's a whole
Yeah.
different.
Oh, I
but
forgot about all that.
Once you
Listen to
said that, and then did you listen to that Jay?
Not all of it.
Not all of it. Okay. But that was interesting that he had a thought that they used the pyramids to get struck by lightning and to create the iron ore would change it into gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was some crazy.
And that's how
theories.
they had so much gold back in the day. But anyways,
Yeah.
sorry. That just
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. I never heard that.
aliens. Oh shoot. Aliens.
No,
Yeah.
your hands
Well,
going
they
in
were saying
all the time.
like how the pyramids were built on mostly copper veins.
Yeah.
So-
no, iron. Baby.
Iron veins. So when they had or lightning strikes, it would conduct it, and that's what would go towards the pyramid.
Crazy.
That's
dude.
crazy.
So that's what was part of their conductor.
I would put money on that the Egyptians back then were visited by aliens to be taught how to make things
Most
like they
def.
did. Because, man, everything that we're learning more and more about them screams like high-tech shit.
Well, with the pyramids, though, there is something that people think that it was a way to refuel the alien spacecrafts, because the theory is that the ships would land on top of the pyramids, and then through whatever means, it would recharge the
Like it's a hood
pyramids.
ornament.
Right.
Just
Not
fly
that
up.
I said recharge the pyramids, recharge the spacecraft.
I was gonna say, what are we charging?
It's just a theory. I mean, because they found some weird stuff that doesn't make sense inside the pyramids or whatever. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing, but
Naturally.
that's
Doesn't
right.
make sense inside there.
No.
Like,
Sorry.
how do they have like 30-ton stones just floating in midair that don't just fall on you?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude.
Like, you could just look up, see a boulder, and be like, why is that not falling on me?
Right.
Yeah.
Science.
Science. Fuck science. Fuck all that.
John, I would say let's come to you, but we're getting to the end, and you might just have to carry the part 2
Okay.
of everything. So,
It's fine.
does anyone have any last thoughts or questions that they would like to ask before we wrap this up?
Only.
Oh, wait. I'm going to go to Kayla because she kind of looks like she might have something. Nothing? John?
I'm reading.
Future.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
What's Party people.
Well,
Okay,
go
I'll
ahead,
get these
Derek.
ones out of the way. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Now, do any of you want to have?
Remember, there's a part 2.
Yes.
Yes.
This will be quick. But do any of you guys want to have an alien experience?
My first thought is I will be probed, and I
No.
do not want to be probed.
Okay, and on that one,
Yeah.
Guys.
I
Negative.
wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot probe.
And that's our outro right there.
That's our outro.
I do not want to be probed.
me neither.
Anyways, guys, you all have a fantastic week, and we'll catch you next time. Check out part 2 that will come out right after this. John finally
Keep
gets to speak because every time I go, John,
He
Darren.
said no. Keep your
Oh, I'm
orifices
sorry.
clear.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good,
I'll,
bro.
I'll keep the probes out of my mouth.
yes.
Keep your orifices clean.
I will.
And then
I will.
check out our other YouTube channel. That's just me, John, and Darren. It's called 3 Brains, 1 Cell. And it's going to be premiering before this episode drops. So check that out. Check out our Twitter, our Facebook, and our TikTok.
Patreon
And
has
Patreon.
episodes posted early and uncensored.
Yeah. And also other episodes that we will never release on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or there'll be fill-ins for you guys when we decide to release them.
Surprise.
Villains.
Cheers! Anyways, y'all have a fantastic weekend, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Shaboom, shaboom.
Shaboom.
Bye.